Juniper was saying something about Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I don't understand what this is.
I have a saga.
Is it a visual thing? Is this a visual thing?
No, it doesn't need to be visual.
No, it doesn't need to be
Okay.
visual.
I mean, it is visual, and the visuals are extremely important.
Yeah,
but
and
it
they're
doesn't
very
need to be
erotic.
visual.
But it doesn't have
And they're
to be
extremely
visual.
erotic visuals.
I mean, obviously the listeners can't see the visual, but
No, there's
do
no
I?
visual.
Oh, but you had that thing.
You already saw the visual.
I didn't understand what I was seeing.
I didn't see the
Well,
visual.
I'm about to explain it to you.
Who the fuck is Mark?
Okay.
That's Mark.
So this is Mark. So I was walking my dog, as I always do every day, 3 times a day. And we walk up and down the alleys a lot just because that's like how I get into my house. So we were walking down the alley and we pass everybody's trash can. And like everybody's always got good shit like that they're throwing out. So I'm always keeping my eyes peeled
Hell yeah.
for like shit. And I was walking and I saw this little like clear plastic bag full of stuff. And I was like, what is that? And I went over and I looked and I saw Mark.
Mark.
And for the
Literally
listeners at
Mark.
home who cannot see Mark, Mark is a member of a K-pop band, NCT Dream. And this is like a whole fold-out thing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a lot.
Here, let me show you. Here,
So it's like a pamphlet.
yeah. Well, and it's like
It's like an accordion folded pamphlet with on one side, on a yellow background, there is Mark in various poses. And also it looks like other K-pop boys.
In addition to this, there was a fuck ton of stickers. There was a full CD. There was also stickers. What was the K-pop girl band, Noelle, that you found?
Oh, there was an envelope of twice photo cards.
Yes. Bunch of photo
Okay.
cards. All this shit. Just a ton of shit. So obviously I took it.
Yeah,
I
of
brought
course.
it and I brought it home. And I was like, I need to give this to my friend Noelle, who I know loves K-pop.
Well, because you contacted me and you were like, I found this bag of NCT Dream merch. And I was like, oh, I love Mark.
yeah. Noelle was like, is that Mark? And I was like, I have him for you.
We
Mark.
got
It's
Mark,
Mark.
boys.
So Noelle and I went to the farmer's market yesterday and I was going to bring her all of this stuff
Good.
to give to her. And she was like, I just want Mark. And I was like, you're getting all of it. And so I also, this is related. I know it seems unrelated, but it's related. I also went to Oddmart the other day and I got this really cool bumper sticker that says, despite all my rage, I'm still just constantly pooping. And I was really excited about it. I was going out to my car, so I brought that with me to put on my car at the same time. This is related. I went around the side of the trunk and I put the plastic baggie full of all the stickers and the CD on the back of my car
Oh no.
on the trunk while I put my constantly pooping bumper sticker on. And I was so excited about my constantly pooping bumper sticker. And I was so excited to go to the farmer's market and I was running a little bit late. So I ran around to the front of the car as soon as my bumper sticker was on. And then I drove to go pick up Seth because he was coming with us.
And you
then
left?
I got about halfway to Seth's and I looked at the seat next to me and I was like, where's Mark? Where's the baggie? Where's Mark? Where's Mark at? And he wasn't there. And I was like, don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Every
Maybe-
parent's nightmare.
Maybe he hung on to the back of the car and he's still waiting for me back there. And I got to Seth's and he wasn't there. And Seth was so ready because I was like crying. I was in tears. Seth came out of his apartment and he was like, oh no. And I told him what happened and he was like, get in the car. We're going back. And so we got into the car and we drove immediately back to my house, which is 5 minutes away. And literally we were driving around trying to find it. It had fallen off on the crosswalk between my street and the street across the street from me. And literally, I got to the stoplight and Seth was like trying to get out of the car to run and grab it.
You gotta
He
save
was
Mark.
So ready. He was like, I'm going. And I had to like haphazardly
Seth
pull
said
over.
it's me or Mark, and it's going to be Mark.
Yes. I had to like pull over before he could get out because I was so scared. And then he ran out and he got it. And then we went to the farmer's market and I gave it to Noelle and she didn't even listen to me the whole time I told her that
Oh
story.
my God. It was
the
all
CD,
intact then.
She
Yeah,
was
because
so
I was looking at my new
enamored.
twice photo cards.
She was
You
so
failed to give
enamored.
me Mark, you fucking idiot. Anyway, I was looking for Mark and he wasn't in there because you'd already taken him out. And you
did
have
get-
him in your hand right now and he's not in my hands. What
Yeah, I
you
do have him.
want?
It did get run over because the CD was broken when we found it.
Oh
but
no.
everything else is fine because it
That's
was
crazy.
safely contained in the plastic
Yeah, and
baggie.
now all I have is NCT 127 stickers, which also have Mark because he's in both bands.
Damn.
So you do have some Mark.
I like them less.
And
Rise
you
and
have
grind,
those-
Mark.
You have those twice photo cards.
And I got twice photo cards, which I'm very happy about.
Speaking of Mark, let's play Blades in the Mark.
Mark's life, and Seth will not stand for it.
No, you better watch out. Seth's on his way right now, dude. He's coming.
shit.
Hello, my name is Kat, and I am Mark.
Hi, my name is Noelle, and I am Mark.
Hi, my name is Juniper, and I'm the Mark of the Beast.
Hi, I'm Mark, and my name is Errol.
We're a few episodes in now. We can stop being informative.
We are Mark.
We are Mark.
We are Mark.
Go back to the last episode and listen to the intro if you want to know who everybody plays.
You guys, 3, 2, 1.
We are Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
I didn't know what we were doing on the 3,
You
2,
nailed
1.
it.
I
You nailed it, though.
instinctively
You
knew.
almost weren't Mark.
You do it. You were, though. In the end, you were Mark.
Okay, so last time, Friedrich, you attacked a woman.
I wouldn't put it like that.
You attempted murder against a woman.
No,
you tried
you
to
gave
kill
off that vibe.
Self-defense.
a woman.
You
You were
gave that
angry when
vibe,
she
dude.
didn't die.
You were
Yeah.
angry
That's
when
not
she
how it
didn't die. You tried to kill a woman. You also,
Slander.
yeah, so she was also trying to steal the diadem.
And she threw a knife at me.
And she threw a
And I
knife.
didn't try to kill her.
And
You threw a grenade at her with
Whatever.
shrapnel in
Okay,
it.
let's just move on to the next point.
it seemed like that woman was very likely from NEVERNOWHERE.
The train, yeah.
Yes, the train. Pepper, you did not win the tactics competition. You got some advice from Valerian.
in my heart, I won.
Yes, but in your body, you were pile drived into the ground.
You won the heart of a medium man.
I don't think so. I think he won my heart.
A medium man won your heart, and then a big man pile drived you directly into the dirt.
Yeah.
Valerian, you cavorted with the other judges. You told Friedrich he's a twink, and that almost ended his life.
Yeah, I
You
did.
almost literally killed him, and we've all had to live with the consequences
I
of
would
that.
do it again.
After that, we finished off the poetry competition, which Pepper did a dramatic, sad poem and left the stage. And the only thing we don't know yet is what the crowd's reaction to that poetry is. And that is where we are now.
Pepper's fine, by the way. She left really dramatically, but then she's giving thumbs up to people.
Okay. Good. I want you to make an action roll here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see how the audience thinks.
Yeah, I think it's got to be. It's one of these social ones.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say that this is a controlled standard.
I'll do sway, I guess.
Okay, you're gonna sway the audience with your poetry.
Yeah.
What?
I got a 6.
All right.
Love it.
And we didn't even have to cheat.
We did not even have to cheat, dude.
They love dark shit here.
Yeah.
So the crowd erupts into applause, and Valerian, one of the judges, says, "It's so avant-garde."
Valerian's got like a tear in his eye, and he's like,
It was beautiful.
She has left the stage like a spoken word poet.
And Valerian, in the judges' booth, the judges all are huddled together and comparing notes on the scores. And Adrastus says, "I think we all understand now who the winner of this competition really is. While Olympia may be fair, the Lady Peppera has certainly surprised all of us."
Whoa. Is it gonna go according to plan?
Yeah, Valerian. You have to wait.
They're
You're a
talking
judge.
to you, bud.
they're asking me?
The judges are
Listen,
convening.
Valerian is so wrapped
By the poem.
by the poem. The high is starting to wear off, and he's like, he's kind of annoyed to be here still. It's been a long fucking day.
Don't fuck this up for us. You
And
need to
he-
get that guy's sword.
Oh, that's right. And then, okay, so he... Where is the sword now, Kat?
It's still on him.
I mean, I'll have the opportunity to get the sword when I marry this guy.
That's true. Valerian says, well, obviously, Peppera is the choice, I believe. The other girls, beautiful, talented though they are, they lack a certain... Je ne sais quoi!
Excuse you. Is that a...
Gazunti.
And the high priest, Gabriel, puts a hand on your arm and he says, "Well, I understand that the Lady Peppera has certainly surprised us all with her unusual actions during this competition. We must consider that the Princess Olympia was the clear favorite going into this, and our Lord the King has been very generous with the temple this year." And Adrastus nods sullenly, says, "And I must confess, the hand of a princess is a fair price for a hero such as myself."
All wonderful points, gentlemen. All wonderful points. Do you believe that Loisia would agree that we should reward those who tithe the most?
that we should reward those who embrace her qualities.
And Bo Bangles from his...
Bangles! My man, come to me!
Bo Bangles from his position, he's been sort of napping, which explains why I haven't given him any dialogue.
I mean, he was really hit hard by that.
He sort of rouses and he goes, we should give it to the one who has the most, I don't remember what I was saying. Does anybody have olives? I could use some olives.
My good Sir Bobangles, here, I've got some for you.
Oh,
I packed them just for you.
Need these salty little guys.
He's just like me, for real.
He craves that mineral.
So Bobangles gets his olives, and he says yes.
And I consider that to be a bribe. I'm expecting something in return.
I say, okay. Gabriel says, this is a fair point, Master Valerian, but we must also consider that before yesterday I had never heard of the Lady Pepera or her father, Lord Fredericalis. We cannot discount the fact that our most prominent citizens are expecting to see one of their own win this competition.
A fair point. Although, before Aloysia blessed our lands, had anyone heard of her?
So I'm going to have you make an action roll.
Okay.
Here to sway them away from Olympia and her connections.
To Pepera and her banging tunes.
This is going to be controlled standard.
Okay. I got a 6.
6. Oh, good. Thank good. Yay! All right. 6. Okay.
Whoa.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Cat, I just got 1.
You're right. Just 1 6. Okay. They all nod at this very sage point that you've made, Valerian. And they said, yes, I'm convinced, Adrastus says. It is the Lady Pepera who has won the day, and my hand. Yes. Come, I shall announce our decision. And Pepper, you and the other ladies have been brought back out on stage to await the crowning, and you've all got one last look here. Each of you has a sparkling gold gown with these clasps over your arms with these open sleeves. Except for Dora, of course, who wears a similar style, but in a gauzy white linen.
I've kept my head ducked like a slam poet who is not slamming.
And Friedrich has been trying to fight his way through the crowd to get to the stage, being like, I have to see my daughter now.
And is he still smoking a little bit?
No, he's not smoking out of his mouth at the moment. He's not talking to you, so that helps.
It's a great time for you to get on stage, Friedrich.
Yeah, it's a really
I
good time.
need to talk to you.
And Olympia reaches out and she holds your hand, Pepper, and she even holds Dora's hand.
Aww.
And-
Even.
I know,
Fucking
right?
rich people.
I know.
Yeah, she'll stop holding that hand pretty soon.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's gonna rip my hair out.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a full-on cat fight on stage.
As Adrastus comes back out of the judges' back, he just vaults over the side and he lands on the dirt floor of the Colosseum, and everybody oohs.
Yeah.
Oh, this handsome man. He strides up to the stage, climbs the stairs, and looks out among the crowd, and he says, Aloysia's champion has been chosen, not by the esteemed gentleman in the judge's booth, but by the goddess herself through her gifts to these fine young ladies. And the one who has put these gifts to best use is... And he turns and he walks to you, Pepper, and he gets down on one knee. My future wife, the Lady Pepera!
Pepper's eyes are huge.
And Olympia immediately starts crying. Big tears.
Pepper looks at her panicked. How does Dora look?
Oh, relieved. So relieved. So relieved.
Good.
And Pavlina she looks just fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Absolutely pissed. And the hero Adrastus is looking up at you, his shining sword at his hip, his beautiful wavy black hair shining in the torchlight as the sky above you turns to stars, expecting your hand as he holds his hand out to you.
Oh.
Pepper takes a deep
Is
breath.
this gonna be like that Runaway Bride movie?
Pepper reaches out, but she says, maybe we can get to know each other better first.
I know all I need to know, my dear. And he takes your hand and he gets up and he swoops you up. He just picks you up like a fair maiden.
And Friedrich has still been like fighting his way through the crowd, and he has finally, I think, made his way to the front.
Where's that crown, everybody? I'd love to see the crown.
And he spins you around in a very gallant way as the other women are ushered off the stage, and you hear Olympia going, "It's not fair! It's not fair!"
Oh, Olympia.
And
So much isn't fair in this world.
and he sets you down just as attendants are coming out, and they've got the crown, and you can see that they're like really desperately like trying to like rub some sort of like some scuffs off of it.
Shrapnel.
And like one of the tines of the sunbeams that are coming off of it is slightly bent. He sets you down as these attendants come out, and the priests, so Gavriel, Bobanglius, and Valerian, you are with them. And they come out, and the high priest takes the crown as you are set down by the hero, and he comes to place it upon your head. And he says, "Our sudden queen, the Lady Pepera!" And the crowd goes wild as you are crowned with this beautiful, heavy diadem.
And I'm next to Adrastus, and I grab onto him as if we're gonna make out. I wrap my arms around his neck, and the music swells, of course. And then I would love to have flashback.
Okay. Ooh, flash it. Flashback, what are you doing?
I want to have planned that the moment I get the crown, we disappear somehow.
Okay.
I was thinking smoke bomb, trick floor on the stage.
I mean, I can certainly help you with smoke bombs.
Are we all on stage?
Yeah,
we're all converged.
Yeah, I mean, Friedrich,
I was gonna say, is Friedrich
is
there?
not on stage, but I think they've let you come up, Friedrich.
Yeah, like he's like on his way.
Yeah, you're on your way. You're
okay.
on your way. You're among the crowd, Friedrich.
Yes, okay.
What kind of stage is this? Because I mean,
Wooden.
I always think it's a wooden stage.
I also have fire.
Yeah, can we blow a hole in the ground and do a smoke bomb and all run into the hole and escape from here?
I mean, is the ground hollow?
You could get onto the stage, but I mean, you're still in the middle of the Coliseum.
Oh, we're in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not a coliseum with like a wooden floor where you go underneath.
You know what? It can be. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I
Okay.
think it's like a dirt floor, but there is definitely like a
There's wood
wooden
underneath.
substrate. Yeah,
it's
there's
like in the
like in the real Coliseum.
yeah.
I think I might have had to craft bombs during downtime in advance.
Valerian's world did have some amount of magic,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know in terms of your world building if that would be able to carry over to a world that maybe doesn't have magic.
So the way it works is that you would use a tune and you would draw in the magic of the ghosts that are dragged by the train.
Okay.
So you can attune. Actually, I think, Pepper, you have some skill in
I
attunement.
have attunement too, yeah.
What can ghosts do, though?
Anything.
Okay.
Anything.
It's just magic.
Ghosts basically in this world are used as batteries for magic. So like in a world that does not have inherent magic, you can draw upon the ghosts of the train who, sort of diffuse out from the train whenever it is parked. And you can call upon a ghost to do some sort of a magic thing.
Okay. I think I would have done a couple things in my flashback. I would have planned in advance for Friedrich to use a smoke bomb, which I'm assuming is partially why he's trying so hard to get to me
Oh, sure.
as this
Yeah.
is happening.
It's not because I'm a weenie and I'm freaking out and I don't know what to do.
And you tried to go to one parent and they fucked you up even more. And then I think Pepper has some experience with magic in her old world, but she's not very powerful at the moment. However, she has had a lot of experience with like communing with the ghosts on the train, whether she wants to or not, when she was living in the train cars as a stowaway. So she does know some things about how you can summon them and attune with them and use them for various things. And one of the things that she used to use them for a lot was getting through walls.
Okay. So I think I'm going to have you roll a tune here. I'm going to say we'll charge you for the flashback is for you setting up like having made sure that this ghost would be where you needed it to be, like on the stage. So that'll be your flashback. I'm going to charge you, I think, 3 stress because this is something that like you really had to go out of your way to do and find out.
Stress?
Yeah. This is a pretty big one. This is not something that you could have done incidentally. You had to attune to this ghost and get them out here. I'm just going to charge you the 3 stress, and then in this moment,
Yeah.
I'm going to have you roll, I think it's going to have to be a tune. to utilize this ghost that you've planted?
I don't have very much attune.
Okay, would you like to push yourself or take a devil's bargain?
I can't push myself. I don't have enough stress to do that.
I'm going to say that the position here is desperate,
Yeah.
but the effect is great. If you want a devil's bargain to get an extra die, I think the devil's bargain is that you will take Adrastis with you when you go through the floor.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, yeah,
think
take
that's
that extra dice.
fucking
Take that extra
hilarious.
dice.
I can't take his sword, but I can take him.
You can take him and the sword all together.
Okay. Okay. I got a 4.
Okay, that is success with a consequence. So, describe what this looks like to me as you attune to this ghost that you've planted.
Pepper would have, I guess, arranged with the ghost to respond to the poetry, I suppose.
Mhm.
What are the ghosts? What's their vibe? What do they look like usually? Are they like people?
I am flexible on that. You tell me what you want them to look like.
I think Pepper maybe would see them as the magic that existed in the world that she was in before. And I suppose by that, she's not really paying attention to what they look like. It's more about how they sound and how they vibrate things. And so there's maybe like a glowing, but more than that, there's this like vibration that is musical and sort of harmonic, and it spreads from under Pepper's feet, and the floor sort of flickers underneath her and Adrastis, and then all at once it isn't there anymore.
And just as this is happening, Friedrich,
Yes, so I'm leaping over the barrier and onto the Coliseum stage, and I'm throwing a smoke bomb out towards Pepper to disguise her escape.
all right, what kind of an action roll is this going to be? What do you want to do?
Ooh, let's see. There's Wreck, there's Tinker, there's...
I think Wreck feels right here.
All right, I've got 1 point in Wreck.
All right.
We'll have to see how this goes.
Yep.
I'd push myself, but like, then I'd only have 1 stress left.
Yeah, you might not want to do that. We're going to say this is going to be desperate standard.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
Okay, hey, that is success with a consequence. Make sure you mark off experience for that desperate
Oh,
action.
yeah.
And you throw the smoke bomb, and it covers the stage just as Peppera and Adrastis drop through it. However, Friedrich, you are caught out. You have just like leaped over the barrier, and you're just standing there in this Coliseum full of people, and they don't know what you did. They don't know what you threw, but they saw you leap out there.
Okay. Now, so I understand, Pepper phased through the floor because of the ghost. Is
Yeah.
that how it worked?
Yep, no,
And it's still feasible for a little bit if you follow. Like, that's the plan, is that you guys would come with.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna run right in and try and slip in after Pepper.
I think somebody's gonna try and stop you.
All right.
Before we do that, Valerian, you
Yes.
are also standing there on the stage. What do you do?
Okay, so Friedrich has thrown a
Smoke bomb.
Yep. Everybody's looking at the stage where suddenly there's a bunch of smoke, and there are guards approaching Friedrich because he just is like a guy who just jumped the barrier at a football game.
Now, how far away from me is Friedrich, would you say?
Well, you're on the stage, right?
You're on the
Yeah.
stage. I would say he is 25 feet away from you.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So, okay, Valerian looks at Pepper. Not there. Valerian looks through the smoke with his cat eyes and sees Friedrich just languishing. And he decides that while he doesn't have any particular affection for Friedrich, he recognizes that Friedrich has skills that could be useful. Because there's guards next to me, right, Kat?
Yeah.
Okay. I act all flustered, and I'm like, my God, what is going on? Guards, take that man, bring him to me now!
Okay.
And I'm gonna use command. to
roll
do
me.
that.
Roll me a command.
Okay.
This is going to be a risky standard.
Risky standard? Okay. Well, that's a 1, but I get to roll again, Kat. So
Okay,
jump
'cause
that
you have
down,
two.
jump
You have
that
two.
down.
Okay.
And that's also a 1.
Oh no!
Is the suspicion like...
Oh yeah,
Dunzo.
I
Yeah.
think that completes the clock for the suspicion. And in all of his confusion, the high priest looks at you, and something clicks for him as he realizes, wait, who the fuck is this guy? And he goes, guards, don't listen to him. Something's going on here. This is not the will of Aloysia. Seize them.
Oh, shit.
And the guards are going to go after not just Valerian, but also Friedrich.
There's smoke everywhere.
There's smoke everywhere.
There's about to be more smoke everywhere.
Can Valerian just jump in the pit since he hasn't moved?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. As soon as that happens, he would be like, "Sorry, Friedrich, we're in the pit."
Hello, welcome. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new mid-roll. And it's me, Errol, here to do that with you. For you? I don't know. We're trying something new today. I didn't write an elaborate script for this mid-roll or really much of a script. I mean, I did write some things because, you know, people don't just change personalities and become new people overnight. But most of it I didn't write, except for things I was afraid I would forget and some other stuff. So let's do it. Welcome. News. The annual summer sale. That's a thing in our store. Man, okay, see, now I'm seeing why I do write a script, actually, you know, but we have a store. legendlark.store. You might have heard of it. It's a store that we have where we sell products that we design. And it's the annual summer sale right now. I started it a little late this year, so it's going to run until September 30th to make up for that late start. So yeah, you can get 15% off all products and 10% off ad reads and personal messages if you go and make a purchase before that cutoff date. And obviously, we'd appreciate if you do. It's a great way to support the show. Another thing I want to shout out in the news category is that we are currently in the midst of a Riverdale roulette. If you've been listening to the mid-rolls, you know what it is. But if for some reason you're only listening to this mid-roll, we're watching the show Riverdale in random order. And we're doing it, we're doing every other Monday, a fun little stream where we make a conspiracy board and try to figure out what is happening in Riverdale as a collective. And yeah, as you're listening to this, the next episode will stream live this coming Monday, September 8th at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. So please come join us and watch as we go insane. Man, guys, this is so off the cuff. Like, I feel so vulnerable right now. But I'm pressing forward because, that's what it's all about. So I want to thank our new patron, new supporter on Patreon, that is, Sasha Baines. Thank you, Sasha, for your support. Times is wild, and we are so appreciative that folks have chosen to support us on Patreon. I can say for myself, it genuinely helps me pay the bills and validate all the extra hours we put into making the show on top of our day jobs. I really value the work this team is doing so much, and I'm so grateful that y'all value it too. Next up on my little docket, I get to choose a Spotify comment to respond to. And boy, did y'all give me a great selection of comments to choose from. Loved reading them all. This time I will read out a comment from Titan Rage, who said, "Valerian has me reeling with every single line. I'm fully convinced that he will be ruling the train by the end of the campaign." And boy, I do have to agree. You gotta love when Juniper plays a character because you just will never be able to anticipate what they're going to say. And we love that for them. Next up, I want to mention our social media. You can find us at LegendLarkPod on Tumblr, Blue Sky, Instagram. We're also on Reddit. And there is a very fun and cool fan-run Discord, so you should check that out too. You can find that on our website, legendlark.com. You can click through our links and get to that Discord. Get in there, look at all the cool fan art and discussions and conspiracy theories. Oh yeah, and I want to shout out that Noelle has made some absolutely amazing animations, and you can find those on our Tumblr and Instagram. The animations are like little character vignettes from the first episode. So she made one for Pepper and for Friedrich and for Valerian, and they're so cool. And she could just do anything, that Noelle. So you guys, if you haven't seen them, check them out and tell Noelle she's amazing. And oh yeah, I also posted some art of Friedrich to all of our socials. So let me know if you like my terrible little man. Juniper also sneakily posted a little art piece to Patreon, but it's, like the publicly available kind of post. So you should check that out too. Yeah, it's a piece of little Valerian when he was a little baby. So it's very cute and cool. And Juniper's also insane. Like, I don't understand how they can just like whip out like a digital painting in like a couple hours, whereas I can't do that. But it's incredible. I'm in awe of it. So yeah, go tell Juniper how great their art is too. Wow, guys, I think I think I actually did it. I think that's most of the mid-roll. I mean, obviously there's one really important part still left. I'm just like shocked and in awe of this experience that we've shared together that you've made possible with your support. So I guess the only thing left to do is to give a message to Chantel. Chantel, the code word is Cyberpunk Neverland. The sleeper agent is active. Go!
Friedrich, you are now
You're
all
alone. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, so as soon as
The guards are coming after you.
as soon as the guards like lay a finger on me, it's just immediate. All this pressure that's been building up inside of Friedrich, his head is thrown back and silvery smoke just is billowing out of his mouth and nose, and those guards who are next to me are going to take a level 2 harm.
They do not. They are knocked flat by this.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is Quicksilver, and after a moment, I'm still billowing smoke, but I'm kind of regaining consciousness, and I run towards the pit.
Okay, I think this is going to be an action roll to get yourself out of this situation. Even though the guards are down, they are coughing, but so is everybody else. The entire Colosseum erupts into bedlam as this caustic smoke wafts over the audience. People are screaming, they are stampeding out of the stadium. More guards are rushing towards you. Friedrich, what do you do?
Like I said, I am just booking it towards the escape.
And Pepper is down below at this point, and she sees Valerian drop after her very long after he was supposed to, and without Friedrich. And she's like, "Where's Friedrich? Where is he not with you?"
He's dead for sure.
Not if I have anything to say about it. And she wants to try to like move the face pit hole so that Friedrich can come down like more easily.
If you want to move the hole for him, I'm going to have you roll maybe a tune for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as part of my railjack thing, I actually have like spirit influencing tools. So I can use spirit lure flares.
Okay.
Which in her case is she has basically like under her clothes this whole time, she has like this series of chains, and each one of them has a little whistle, and she pulls one of them out and whistles, and the ghost, which is causing this flickering floor, moves to where I assume Valerian advises her in the direction of Friedrich.
Okay, I'm going to have you roll a tune for this.
Okay.
Risky standard.
I got a 5.
That is success with a complication. So I think, Friedrich, you fall down into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And also coming with you are 2 guards
Cool.
who are going to seize you.
Well, they're right next to me, right?
Yeah, and actually, these guards are not in a good way because they are coughing from your caustic smoke.
Yeah,
And you're pouring out smoke, and we're like, ah!
Wait, you're still billowing smoke.
I mean, I think I'm getting to the end of it now.
Yeah,
okay.
But it is.
What is that?
Stay back, I say.
And Adrastus says, "Stay back, lady," and throws an arm out to push you back, Pepera, as he draws his sword on you, Friedrich. Demon! A demon has taken over your father.
I say to Adrastus, why don't you come take a closer look?
And he is gonna raise his sword to you, Friedrich. What do you guys do?
Pepper gives him a big shove in the back.
I think that's gonna be a roll, my friend. I think that's probably gonna be skirmish.
Okay, I have one in skirmish.
One in skirmish. This is going to be risky with limited effect because this guy's a lot bigger than you. If you're just gonna try and shove him, you're not gonna do a ton of damage to this dude.
I got another 5.
You got another 5.
Hey.
Okay. You shove him enough that his swing goes wide and he does not chop into Friedrich, but he does turn towards you, Pepper, and goes, My Lady Pepera, this is not right.
Pepper shrugs.
I think I want to use one of my tools,
Okay.
and I think I want to use an unusual weapon.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to think, like, I have a couple different ideas. So I'm imagining that this is happening and I'm kind of like behind Adrastus. How much bigger than me is he?
A lot.
Well, you're like 6 feet. What's
I'm
his-
You're like 6 feet.
I'm 6 feet tall, but I'm lanky.
Yeah,
I'm not muscular.
he's like probably 6'2" and just made of muscle.
Okay, so
beefy
he's
boy.
like large.
Think John Cena.
Okay, so one thing that Valerian always has on his body is a potion of potentially deadly sleeping draft.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and also obviously mini hankies with which to apply. So,
So mark that off on your load.
okay, yep.
Or unusual weapon.
So he just kind of calmly steps up behind Adrastus.
And when Friedrich sees you starting to approach, he starts to back up to get away from you.
Oh, okay. Cool. So he calmly walks up as Adrastus turns on Pepper and just like takes one of his long arms with a handkerchief absolutely doused in sleeping draught and just kind of holds it over his mouth.
I think you're gonna have to make an action roll for that one.
I'm
good
sure
friend.
because he'll struggle.
Yeah, I think that's probably gonna have to be a skirmish.
Okay, well, I'm going to do really bad, but let me just say, he doesn't have to breathe it in for long.
No, okay. Do you want to push yourself?
Yeah, I think I will because I haven't taken much. If anybody wants to help, like if you want to push
I can't
him.
help.
Pepper's out of stress.
Okay.
Oh.
I have plenty of stress to
Okay,
spend.
so
I have a little tiny bit of stress if you need it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can take one stress to help.
I can do that.
Okay, so that'll give you
Okay.
another D, and this is going to be desperate for
Desperate.
standard effects, standard chloroforming.
Okay, standard chloroform desperate. So I got a 4.
You got a 4. Okay, that is success with a consequence.
Yep.
And I think the consequence is going to be that he struggles mightily against you, and he is going to elbow you really freaking hard in the solar plexus.
Yep, okay.
And you are going to take a level 1 harm. But he goes down like a mighty tree has been felled.
Okay, and Valerian doubles over because he's had the wind knocked out of him and he's got a bruised rib now.
Yep.
And Friedrich's smoke is beginning to dissipate and his breathing's returning to normal.
You've got diadem. You've got sword. Well, sword's still on his belt, but
Yeah. Pepper grabs the sword off of his belt.
Valerian, once the wind comes back into his little catboy lungs, he gets to his feet and he sees that Pepper has the sword and the diadem, and he sees Friedrich is not dead, and he says, "Run!" And then he turns and he starts running his little ass.
Yeah, and we would have like figured out this path in advance with the
Escape
thing.
route.
All
Yes.
right, and the guards are close on your heels. You begin running through the twisting labyrinth of the Colosseum, and as you run by Friedrich, as you are running by one of the cells, you see the woman from earlier. And she is trapped in one of the cells. She has not gotten medical attention.
Is there any way we could get her out on our way out?
Grenade.
Grenade. Just grenade her 2 times. Double grenade.
I think we should take her hostage.
Honestly, no, okay, but if we do grenade, that 1 frees her and 2 might take care of the guards.
So I see her and I want to know what she was doing and what she knows. So I am going to try to use a grenade to like blow up the lock on the cage.
Okay, I think that's gonna be an action roll here for probably Tinker
All right,
to set it in such a way that you're not gonna blow up her or yourself.
sounds good. And I have 2 in Tinker, so that's 2 dice. Take the higher.
Yep.
Well, that's a 2.
Well,
So
I love that.
yeah, I don't think we're getting her out.
No, I don't think you are. I think your grenade just doesn't go off. Like, you've been through a lot. Maybe the smoke that you emitted did something to the fuse, but your grenade just does not go.
whoa, were you trying to kill that woman?
No, I don't kill women.
That is ruthless. I'm putting another tick on this guy. Seems like a guy who would target and kill women specifically.
I'm not that, and I just thought that we should take her hostage because she knows something and she's probably going to snitch on us to her gang.
And the woman, as she's like finally sort of realized that you guys are there, she goes, "Don't leave me, please."
Does anyone else have ideas?
How far away are the guards?
The guards are barreling down the corridor after you. You have only like a few seconds here.
Well, Valerian would say, "Sorry, bitch, let's go."
We can't leave her.
Can you do more ghost things?
Ugh.
Hold on. Valerian has a gun.
You can shoot the lock, yeah.
Yeah,
fuck.
you have a gun. I just want to be clear. He doesn't know what it is. But he's fucking exasperated as shit.
I
with
Where the
it.
hell did he get it?
I'm allowed to have a gun also. It's just on the sheet. So
Yeah.
I could
You got it on the train.
I could have a gun.
Valerian is fucking just annoyed with you guys, but Pepper has the fucking shit. She's
Yeah.
not moving.
Yeah.
So he's already like halfway down the hall, but he turned around and he comes back and he like digs through his little fucking outfit that he has and he pulls out what we all know to be a gun.
Yeah.
And he shoves it at Friedrich and he says, "Do you know how to do this? Let's help. Can we use this or
I
something?
told you I
Let's
don't
go."
kill women.
I'm not. Okay, well, this is what we have. Do something with it. I don't even know what it does.
Okay, Friedrich grabs the gun and he shoots the lock off the cell.
All right, I'm not gonna make you roll for that because that's what guns do. And the woman comes stumbling out of the cell.
Pepper says, "Don't worry, I won't let them kill you."
You might wish she would.
And she
I'm normal about women. I just want to make that clear.
is not doing well. She is not gonna be able to move fast on her own.
How
We have a
small-
6'1" guy here,
How
though.
small is she?
She's very tall.
tall.
She's tall but willowy.
Well, do the gentlemanly thing.
God. You want uppies, ma'am?
Sure, yeah, I'll take uppies.
Okay, Valerian leans down so that she can climb on his back.
All right, she climbs on this woman.
Pepper is gonna try to call on some ghosts to stop the guards.
Okay.
I do still have the gun.
And Friedrich's got a gun.
That's my gun.
All right, Pepper, roll a tune.
Okay. Do you have a devil's bargain for me?
Ooh,
I'm
do I?
scared.
Yeah, I think the devil's bargain here is that the ghosts will slow down the guards,
Mm-hmm.
but you are calling on unknown ghosts, and the ghosts will do a level 1 harm to you. Do you
I don't
any-
have any more level 1.
So then
harm.
they will become a level 2 harm. You will take a level 2 harm, and it will be ghost touched.
Which means that you get -1D on any future rolls.
Yes. So your effect is going to be limited.
Oh, okay.
Yep, your effect has been decreased by your harms.
All right. Well,
So this is going to be standard limited effect.
I pull out a whistle
Mhm.
and I fucking whistle, you guys. All right. My highest is a 4.
All right, success with a consequence. All right, so you take that harm from the ghosts as they surge out. And these are, you realize as they surge forth, these are not trained ghosts. These are ghosts of this world. And they are angry ghosts. They are ghosts of people who have died in the blood sport of this Colosseum. And they surge through you. Like you feel this icy chill run up and down your spine, and it just makes you feel awful, just awful. But they also charge at the guards and they begin absolutely dismembering them. And these ghosts then, as these guards are just torn limb from limb, they begin to move through the rest of the Colosseum and begin causing chaos.
Okay.
Hey, good job, Pepper. Nobody's gonna fuck with us after this.
That was not supposed to happen.
Oh, well, let's worry about that later.
All right, you guys run through this labyrinth. You guys have planned your path to get out of here, and you twist and turn through these corridors until you reach this exit, and you run onto the streets, and the streets are absolute chaos as the crowd from the Colosseum, coughing from the smoke and the caustic fog, have spilled out. People are screaming, people are calling out, trying to find their loved ones, and you guys slip away into the pandemonium.
People are getting shredded by ghosts.
Yeah, people are getting shredded by ghosts. Pepper, you see just ahead of you, you see a bystander who is taken down by a ghost. You don't see what happens to them after that. And Valerian,
Okay. Yeah, hi.
you have this woman on your back,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see a man coming out of the crowd, charging directly at you to tackle you to the ground.
Friedrich, that contraption, the gun!
All right, I look back and see this guy chasing Valerian down. Now, I'm not super experienced at shooting people, but, I'm just gonna shoot him with the hopes of stopping him.
All right, this is going to be an action roll, and I think this is, it'd be hunt. Precision shooting from a distance. That is hunt.
All right, I have 1 in hunt, which means 1 dice.
1 dice.
Can anyone assist me, or is everyone out of stress?
I mean, the
I'm
assist.
out, buddy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a trauma.
I could give you a stress. I could
Okay,
give me
take
a
an
stress.
extra die. Take an extra die, but you have limited effect because you are so hurt. So this is going to be limited effect, and it is going to be risky.
I'm just hoping I can slow him down.
Yep.
Valerian, what do you do to assist?
I point.
Well, I got a 3.
All right,
I didn't
you
do a good job.
You do not do it. Your shot goes wide and hits a civilian.
Oh my
And
God.
this man rams into Valerian, taking you and the woman down. And Pepper, you feel somebody grab your wrist, and you come face to face with a tall man with bluish skin who reaches for the diadem.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, oh, I think we saved your friend.
And what action are you going to use?
I guess consort.
Consort. Okay, you're gonna try and convince this man to not
I'm
take.
dodging while
Yeah,
I
you're-
say this.
Yeah, this is going to be. I mean, you've got a lot of harms, so actually, I think you are limited effect,
Mhm.
and you are going to take less 1d. So if you've
Fuck.
only got 1 in this, it's going to be roll 2, take the lower.
Please, little dice, don't be low. Fuck. All right, well, the lowest is a 2.
So this guy, he does not stop. He grabs the diadem from your head. I'm going to give you guys one more chance to respond to this.
Okay,
Cat, I'm on the ground, but like, am I being like,
Valerian, while this is happening with Pepper, you have been tackled to the ground, and the woman has been like extradited from your back,
okay?
and she is being helped away from you.
Oh, so it was her teammate. Okay.
I just remembered that I can have blowgun, darts, and syringes, and it doesn't even cost any load. And I've got plenty of poisons. Standstill poison, that could be good. Oh, yeah, temporary paralysis.
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be perfect.
I think there's got to be, yeah, you're going to have to roll something here. Maybe skirmish, maybe hunt. You're not.
Okay, I could do hunt.
I still have stress I can give if you want.
All right, I'd love an assist.
Yeah, okay. And so what are you doing? You're using the blowgun?
Yeah.
Are you going after the guy who grabbed the crown from Pepper? Or the guy who.
Oh, the guy who's on. Oh, there's 2 different guys.
Yeah.
One's
yeah, there was a
guard.
guy who. The
I
woman-
think we better get rid of that guy first, the one who grabbed the crown, because we
Yeah.
need that fucking crown.
Right, right.
Okay. So then I guess I would leap to my feet and try to restrain him a little bit so that your shot is easier.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is standard effect, and this is desperate.
6.
Hey!
Success.
Oh.
Hell yeah! You hit this man with a blow dart, Friedrich. It jabs him soundlessly in the neck as his arms are still outstretched over Pepper's head, and his body seizes up, going completely still with the diadem in his hands.
Perfect. So then Friedrich is going to grab the diadem from him.
Valerian, you turn, and that tall woman you were carrying, she and the man who rescued her from you are hobbling away into the crowd. You could try to get her back at this point. What do you want to do?
I don't think we should do it.
I
don't have any stress.
Yeah, I don't have time for this. we gotta get out of here.
All right. You guys escape into the pandemonium of the screaming crowd with 2 of the 3 mementos you need now in your possession. You are successful. Your score, your first score, baby's first score is a roaring success.
Woo!
You guys make your way back to the market district where the train of Never Nowhere is still parked. It is this line of wagons and oxen from the outside. You head back into the circus, slipping through the colorful striped tent and into the pandemonium that is the performance halls, that is this labyrinth of tents within tents. You, as members of the circus now, skip the entrance where you go through this black tunnel. You no longer have to give it a secret. You slip seamlessly from one world into the next as you find the backstage entrance and make your way through the warren of halls and tents and canvas until you find yourselves once again on the streets of Never Nowhere.
I've renamed this circle my vape clock.
Yes!
Oh, we love Friedrich's vape clock.